Lucerne is one of Switzerland's most beloved tourist destinations, known for its stunning alpine scenery, charming medieval architecture, and rich cultural heritage. Nestled on the shores of the beautiful Lake Lucerne and surrounded by snow-capped mountains, the city is home to iconic landmarks such as the Chapel Bridge, called Kapellbrücke, the oldest wooden-covered bridge in Europe, and the historic Old Town with its colorful frescoed buildings and cobblestone streets. Among these captivating sights, there is one monument that stands apart, not for its grandeur, but for its deep emotional impact. Tucked into a quiet cliffside is the Lion Monument, Löwendenkmal, a powerful and sorrowful tribute to the bravery of the Swiss guards who gave their lives during the French Revolution. Unlike anything else in the city, the sculpture evokes a profound sense of honor, sacrifice, and historical depth, making it one of Lucerne's most unforgettable landmarks. Travelers from all over the world are arriving daily to witness this remarkable lion monument, captivated by its grandeur and the poignant story it tells. Carved with extraordinary detail, the monument stands as a powerful tribute, its lifelike expression and noble posture evoking awe, reverence, and reflection. Nestled in a scenic location, it not only offers a glimpse into the past, but also stirs deep emotions in those who visit, making it a must-see cultural and historical landmark. The sculpture was carved directly into the natural surface of a sandstone cliff in a quiet, shaded area of Lucerne. Rather than being built as a standalone statue, the rock face itself became the canvas, allowing the lion to emerge organically from the stone, as if the very mountain is mourning. The artist, Lukas Ahorn, painstakingly chiseled the figure from the cliff under the design of Bertel Thorvaldsen, capturing the lion in a moment of noble suffering. The lion's body is graceful yet powerful, its muscles tense even in death. The broken spear embedded in its side tells a silent story of violence and sacrifice, while its resting paw over the fleur-de-lis shield shows unbroken loyalty. What makes this monument so striking is how it blends raw nature and human artistry. The rock wasn't just shaped, it was honored. The surrounding pond reflects the lion's image, creating a sense of peace, as though the lion is finally at rest. The natural setting, combined with the sorrowful elegance of the sculpture, gives the entire space a sacred, almost timeless feeling. Visitors often find themselves hushed by its presence, not by force, but by the emotional weight the monument carries. The lion doesn't roar, but it speaks volumes through its stillness, carved not only in stone, but also into the hearts of those who stand before it. Among the many visitors who come to the Lion Monument, one group stands out in particular: students, school groups, university tours, and young travelers from all over the world frequently gather at the site, not just to admire its beauty, but to connect with the history and emotion it represents. For many students, the Lion Monument becomes more than just a field trip destination. It becomes a moment of reflection. Standing before the majestic, sorrowful lion, they are introduced to a chapter of European history that might otherwise feel distant or abstract. Here, the past comes alive in stone. Students often sit quietly by the reflective pond, take notes, sketch the sculpture, or engage in discussions led by their teachers. They absorb the atmosphere, the serenity of the setting, the emotional gravity of the monument, and the powerful story of sacrifice that lies behind it. Many take a moment of silence, placing a hand over their heart or simply bowing their heads, offering a quiet tribute to the fallen Swiss guards who gave their lives more than 2 centuries ago. It's a place where learning meets empathy, where history is not only read, but felt, and where a new generation gains a deeper understanding of loyalty, courage, and the cost of defending one's duty, even far from home. The real story behind this monument is one of unwavering loyalty, courage, and ultimate sacrifice. In 1792, as the fires of the French Revolution raged through Paris, the Tuileries Palace, home to King Louis XVI, came under violent siege by thousands of angry revolutionaries. Inside the palace, standing between the enraged mobs and the royal family, were the Swiss Guards, elite soldiers hired from Switzerland to serve and protect the king. Despite knowing they were outnumbered and outmatched, the Swiss Guards did not abandon their post. They fought bravely and fiercely, refusing to retreat even as the palace was overrun. Their only mission was clear: protect the king at all costs, and that is exactly what they did. They held the line with discipline and honor, engaging in a hopeless battle for hours. Tragically, their loyalty led to mass slaughter. Over 600 Swiss guards were killed, many during the fighting, and others after surrendering. Some were captured and executed in cold blood. Others were hunted down in the streets of Paris. Only a handful survived. This event left a deep scar in Swiss memory, not because of the loss in a foreign war, but because it embodied the very values Switzerland holds sacred: loyalty, duty, and courage in the face of overwhelming odds. The Swiss Guards didn't die defending their own country. They died defending the values they swore to uphold, no matter where they served. This lion is not just an animal in pain. It is a symbol of men who gave everything, who remained faithful to their oath, even when faced with overwhelming odds. It is carved with such emotion and grace that it feels less like stone and more like a soul frozen in time. There are no words spoken by the monument, yet its silence is powerful. It speaks through the strength of its form, the sorrow in its eyes, and the stillness of the surrounding water. It tells the story of honor beyond borders, of soldiers who died not for glory, but out of duty and principle. Even today, centuries later, the monument stands as one of Switzerland's most revered symbols of valor, loyalty, and sacrifice. It reminds all who visit that courage is not always loud and victorious. Sometimes it is quiet, noble, and deeply human. To the students who gather there, to the tourists who stop and stare, to the Swiss citizens who take pride in their heritage, the Lion Monument serves as a gentle but powerful voice from the past. Do not forget. Do not let honor die. Learn and remember. It reminds us that monuments are not just built to celebrate victories, but to honor sacrifices, to grieve with dignity, and to keep history alive in the hearts of future generations.